Live, and we are live. It's live, and it's Philadelphia. And at 5 a.m., Mr. Scrum. How are you doing today? It's not 5 a.m. It's like 8:04. So one thing I learned, I'm going to wait until after the o'clock hour so that the clock that's in here doesn't go off in the middle of the show. So I kind of waited a little bit. I made sure it went off and then started the show. Anyway. This is the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum. It is not 5 a.m. in the morning. I do apologize again. This is a trash day. Took it easy today. It's a nice day. It's Friday. And just seeing what's going on in the world. And here on the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show, we talk about Agile and Scrum in a practical, tactical way, plus screwy things that I do during the day or things that come up that are just weird. And just good stuff, right? We just want to work and find ways to bring value to the customer, not work 60, 80 hours a week, get home to family and friends, as our mission statement over here says, and have a little fun along the way. So, what are the topics today? Oh, I'll tell you a funny story. So, I'm up late last night watching YouTube and see what's going on in the world and watching the SpaceX put that nose cone on top of their ship and put it together like that. I'm like, are they actually going to do this? So that's kind of crazy. Anyway, we'll watch that. I still say it's amazing how they're going to weld all this stuff in the high winds and open swampy air and high humidity of the Texas swamps. But we'll see. Coastline. Anyway, so I was up. And I hear this nibble. And I'm like, what the heck is that? It's a mouse trying to eat its way through the wall to get into the dining room. And why do I know this? Because I got two giant alley cats sitting there staring at the wall, just waiting for this mouse to come through. And I tried to move things out of the way. So I may have to do some wall repair today, but it was just I wish I took a picture of it. If I'd be up late tonight, if it happens again, I'll definitely get a picture. And you see Bubbles and Heart just staring. It's just waiting for that mouse to come through that wall because they're just going to tear it apart. So it's funny watching alley cats do their job. And I saw other things about people doing all this fancy stuff. I said, just go to the adoption center and go adopt a cat. It doesn't take much. Don't take care of your mouse problem. Trust me. Anyway, so that was my goofy story for the day. And that's why I was up late last night, because I started tearing apart the wall, trying to figure out where the heck the mouse was coming from. Put some traps down. Hopefully I don't get a cat. I remember catching my dog Cookie one time with one of those sticky mouse traps. It was not fun. Actually, I think I caught the cat. Oh, our older adopted cat, Lightning. I think he might have hit it too. I don't know. Anyway, so we'll talk about today. Reply all. My wife and I were just chatting and just laughing at all these people. When people go schedule something, hey, is this a good date? And everybody who has in the meeting wants to reply all. It's like everybody else doesn't care whether or not the date meets to you. To whoever's organizing, you just reply to the one person who's organizing the meeting. You don't have to reply to everybody and their brother that the date's good. Okay, fine. Just reply back to the person who sent it out. You don't need to reply all. So it applies everywhere. It's just not IT. It's every business. My wife's like, I can't stand it because they just fill up my inbox. My inbox is enough. I got to do all this medical thing and report this stuff out and, all this administrative overhead stuff anyhow. And yet now I got some idiot replying all to everything. And I got the same problem at work where everybody, there's one bug. Let's reply all. Let's send it to the entire distribution email chain that we have this bug. It's like, but so here's my thing. Replying all doesn't mean you're agile. By the definition agile, you don't reply all. Well, maybe that's what they think. Everybody's involved, so we just need to all the time involve everybody because that's what agile says. No, that is not what agile says. Actually, agile is more lean than that. Reply all is such an anti-lean thing. If you need everybody to know something, you let everybody know. I said, I want to let y'all know This is going on, and I thought I should share with everybody. Great. Don't need 50 people replying back to all. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, great. That was an awesome thing. I appreciate that. You don't need to. It's like a kiss up thing. I don't know what it is. I don't know why everybody, when they reply all, have to reply all. Oh, thank you. And reply all. Oh, thank you. And reply all. Oh, yeah, I second the thank you. Reply all. Doesn't add any value to the conversation. It just shows that you're like, I want everybody to know I'm very thankful for Greg for sending out that email to everybody. I'm like, everybody doesn't give a flip, right? They don't care. But people just reply, oh, because they want everybody to know that they're in it and they're talking about it. I'm like, oh my God. Sorry. But it's just one of those things that just reply all does not equal agile. And if you're agile, doesn't mean every message has to go out to everybody on the distribution. Doesn't mean you have to reply to all. That has nothing to do with agile. I'm just saying, if anybody ever tells you that, well, we're agile, so we have to reply all. Please shoot me. Boom. You don't need that. Even the non-agile people don't like the reply all thing. So anyway, I just want to share that with you. It was just something that my wife and I were just like telling war stories about the reply all. Yeah, my God, the reply all. We're having a meeting. Oh, no, here we go. So it was funny. It applies to everybody. And I just want to say, reply all does not equal agile. Agile doesn't mean you reply all. Think more lean. Who really needs to know this information? Who can really help me out? If it's something everybody can learn from, then you send it to everyone. But if it's not, they need everybody on the planet. No. Okay. Now here's the other one. Safe. I got to put up this weekend. I'll put up my IIBA conference that we did the other day because I can comment on some things. But I want to talk about safe and project management and where I see safe going wrong and where I see PMO organizations butchering safe. And I would say also, and then we're going to do Fortune Cookie Friday because we're at the 7-minute mark, so I want to make sure we're at time telling too many stories. So safe. Safe is scaled agile framework, and what they talk about is trains, agile release trains, ARTs. Okay, and they draw a little picture of a train. I like trains, right? You know me, I'm a train guy. And you got the train, it's going 1,000,000 miles an hour. And there's another train and just goes. And the idea is that a train is, if you think about the train, there's multiple cabooses or teams on a train, right? They're all working together on the same thing. So let's see a project, an old project that you had one team. So we got one. I'm going to try to do the math. Hopefully, just bear with me. So I got one team. Let's say it takes a year. Let's use a year. One team, 1 year to do a project. Okay, they lay it out and do a year. The real secret, you know why they say a year? Because they're actually doing probably about 10 to 20 projects at a time. Okay, very non-lean thinking. Like this green pen is probably not the one I want to use. Let's use the blue pen. Let's use blue. Green doesn't stick out too well on a video. Is this better? Let's see, hopefully. Blue better. Blue's darker. Okay. One project. They're really doing 10 to 20 projects. Really. Reality. Really, right? Anyway, that's why it takes a year. It's not because they have a year's worth of work. Though some projects do take a year's worth of work, and I've been there. But a lot of times it's scheduling. And, hey, we got 10 other projects at the same time, so we got to spread this work out because we're not going to get done. So the whole idea with the train was, well, we don't want to spread this work out. We want to get the value to the customer, and this was one of my explanations. So I got one team 1 year. So let's change it. Let's make a train of 4 teams. 4 teams to do the work. So we're going to take this project. We'll take 1 year to get to the customer, and we're going to take 4 teams, and we're going to do it in a quarter or 3 months. And the idea is that you coordinate with the PI planning event. at the beginning. And they all plan together how they want to achieve this thing in 3 months. So the idea is getting the value to the customer quicker. Rather than wait a year to get something to the customer, we're going to get it to the customer in 3 months. The idea, this cost to get it done, one team over 1 year, is the same as having 4 teams getting it done in 3 months. So the cost is equal. Right? So, because the way you do the math, 1 team times 1 year equals whatever, 1. Right? 4 teams times 3 months equals 1. So the two are the same cost. The benefit is this group gets the product out to the customer before this group does. This business wins the game. Does that make sense? That's the idea. Where everybody's screwing this up in safe, besides other things, this is one of the primary things. Rather than work one project one time with 4 teams, they're working 4 projects with 4 teams at one time. So what they're doing is they're still multitasking. So what they're screwing it up, instead of working 1 project, the teams are working 4 projects. I'm just using simple math. They're doing 4 projects. 4 projects, can't spell, times 4 teams. It's going to take you 1 year. So we're back to the 1 year to get any of these 4 projects done. So we just screwed all that up. And because we're doing 4 projects at the same time for the 4 teams, guess what they're doing? They're stretching it out now again. They're back to this, where they're doing 10 to 20 projects a year versus doing 1 project to 1 team for 1 project at one time for 4 teams to be done quicker. They went back to doing 4 projects at one time with the 4 teams, and they're spreading out each project a little bit over a little bit. That's where they're screwing safe up. So they're going back to this because they got so many people wanting their stuff done. They don't realize they're not getting anything to anybody, and they're back to delivering the product to their customer a year later. I wish I had my other little whiteboard because I would do a little thing on there. I'll have to do that another day. But that's what they're doing. So they're messing up safe and what safe is supposed to be. Get it all done in 3 months. And they're spreading it out back to a year. So they're back to their original way of delivering product to their customer. I hope that makes sense to everybody. But that's what they're doing. They're doing it all across the country. They're doing it in all these organizations that implement SAFe. They're not doing SAFe. They're not doing SAFe the way it originally was intended, which was to it's a train. It's like sprints. It's a freaking train. It goes high speed. It's not a slow poke thing. So they're running the trains like they are though I tell you can't stop them, like a cargo train where it goes real slow because you can't stop those things because they're a mile long, and if you tried to stop them, you die. What they're supposed to do is like a high-speed Japanese or Chinese or European or American high-speed rail where you're going 300 miles an hour, down the track and get your people to the place there quicker. Which is what the train do. It's what they originated to do. And everybody's doing like this multi-project thing at the same time, and then reverting back to, because we're trying to do 4 projects at a time, we're working on 4 different features, 4 different projects. Instead of getting it to you in 3 months, we're going to get it to a year. So they're back to the original problem. Maybe I should teach a SAFe class and tell people how to really implement SAFe and why they're doing it wrong. And it's all across the country. And I'm telling you that right now. Because I see groups organized. Oh, I'm opening the fortune cookie, by the way. because I grew it down to 1452. So, hey, it's Fortune Cookie Friday. I'll get off my rant and let's get back to business here. Fortune Cookie Friday. I don't know if the quality on this wrapping from this Agile accountant was done too well because it's falling out. So, here's the fortune. I got a whole cookie. I got to get a picture of a whole cookie for a change. I didn't have to open it. Bad quality, right? World's coming in because I didn't put it in. Okay. Fortune Cookie Friday. If you wait too long for the perfect moment will pass you by. That's my life right there. If you wait too long for the perfect moment will pass you by. So, that's perfect. Right into the whole safe thing. So, if your competition is really doing safe, they get it all done in 3 months with the same cost. When these companies are doing it, well, we're going to work on 4 projects at the same time on the 4 teams, they're delivering a year later. You're missing your moment to deliver. The perfect moment was when all 4 teams are working together on a product to get the thing to the customer. So you make money and the customer gets what they need. So because you're waiting for that perfect moment, everything to be good because you're splitting your hairs among the perfection is handle all the customers at the same time, all the time. That is a physical impossibility. Anyway, we're at 6:22, way past our daily Scrum minute, which is 15 minutes. So I want to say thank you very much. Happy Friday. Good luck. Happy Scrumming. Have some fun at work. Enjoy the weekend. We will be here Saturday and Sunday. We do this every day. And what was this? 451st episode. Thumbs up. You all keep up the attitude, keep up the scrumming, keep up pushing the envelope and trying to get people to realize the goal is to get value to the customer so we all make money together. Okay? Have a great day. Enjoy your weekend. Ring the little bell. I got to put up some videos. I will put up that IIBA video and some other Coke Mentos videos, I hope. We'll see if we do that. Anyway, take care. Bye. See you all. See ya.